Well, welcome back to another video here at Hidden Heights Farm. But today we're going to be leaving the farm. We're going to be going down to the lake property, and we are going to start cleaning out that old rock building, 100+ years old. And we're taking the old beast down here because there's a lot of stuff in there that is just junk. We actually don't know what's in there. We're kind of excited to see. We don't expect there to be anything really cool in there. But a lot of this stuff we're just going to burn. There's a lot of old wood trim, stuff that's been rained on. And you remember those creatures that was living in there? They were, they were crapping all over everything. So we got to be careful. There's probably not a lot of stuff in there that we can keep. I did see like a sheet of plywood. And with that thing being so old, I don't know what the previous owners has put in there. I don't know what's under all that old wood stuff. So anything that we can burn, we kind of got a game plan. Anything that we can burn that we're not going to repurpose, we'll just haul over to that brush pile where we've been putting all the brush and all that stuff that we're going to burn, and we'll burn that first. We'll put it in the dump truck, take it first, and then whatever is junk and trash that we got to haul over to the junkyard, we will put that in the old dump truck, the beast, and then haul it off hopefully tomorrow or something. But we're going to put the beast to work today. It's been sitting a little bit. We did use it a little bit last week, if you guys seen the video, hauling a little bit of stuff, cleaning up, raking around that old rock building. And then I've got some other stuff because I think there's some snakes around there. We got to take care of them too. But another project coming down the road very soon, guys. I got all the oak lumber from the sawmill. This is going to be the siding on the new wood shed that you can't see because it's back behind the garden. But if you guys been watching this, you know what we're talking about. This is like 3/4 by 6-inch rough sawn oak, and this is going to be the siding for that. So stay tuned. I'm not going to talk too much about that. Hopefully I can get that done this weekend, and we'll make a whole separate video on that, and we'll kind of talk about what all we're going to do. So only tools we're really taking today, taking some loud toys, you might say, taking this little thing right here and this rake, because we are going to be deep and heavy in this building, and there is no telling what is in there. Hopefully those birds don't come back and peck our eyeballs out or anything. But the beast is running good. Hopefully it stays good, and then we'll head down there and start cleaning up, and we'll try to film and bring you guys along. I know everybody's excited as much as Rachel and I are to renovate that old building and get it looking good again. It still looks cool. It just needs to be kind of fixed up a little, remodeled, I might say. What's the word? I can't ever remember.
I don't know. You asked me that and I can't.
It ain't renovate or remodel. Refurbish. Actually, I don't even know how much we're gonna get done. I had to go to the sawmill first thing this morning, so we're not getting a super early start, and then we gotta go pick up the kids from school, or Rachel will. But anyways, we're gonna get as far as we can, but stay tuned because I think there might be a treasure in there. There will be something in there that we can repurpose and use. Something. I guarantee it. But yeah, we haven't even really been in that building, so pretty much
I'm scared to go in it.
We bought the property without even really being inside the building, because when we went in there, we even get close to it, those creatures would start hissing at us and everything else, and we didn't know what it was.
I'm scared to even stand on the floor.
It's fun. It's fine. It's an old building.
It's fine until you fall through it.
I ain't gonna fall through it.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, let's load up.
I gotta get...
Okay, so we are here at the rock building, and whenever we pulled up, one of them vultures was actually sitting over there on that tree. Just watching. He's like, oh, they're gonna clean our house out, is what it said. But here's what we're dealing with. So this is pretty much a first-hand look that we're really showing you guys, because we told you we'd show you more, but we haven't really ever got into it, and I just got a spider web all over me. But
let's take them down to the basement.
We can go down in the basement real quick and look.
Because we said we were going to do a tour.
Yep, so this is your tour. But let me show them real quick before we clean it out. I just want to show them all the junk in here.
Oh.
Like, I don't know. There's a
I
lot
dread the
of
creepy
junk.
crawlies is going to be in here. There's
some sawhorses that look like they might be okay. And that's like an old swing chair thingy. I don't know. I don't know if there'll be snakes in here or not.
My question is, even if it's salvageable, since those birds were in here and they've messed on things.
Well, that's what we're going to deal with.
We just need to...
We'll
I mean
see.
as far as you know, like a toxicity or something.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be
Like,
a
I
problem.
don't think we can salvage anything.
There's like a bunch of nails. We don't want them getting in our tires. And there's an old bag of concrete that's hardened up. And then there's an old door that's all rotten. And of course, you can see this door's rotten too. Still got glass in it,
it's
but
still good.
it's not good. But the roof's not good. This is going to be the next project that we're doing, is putting on a new roof. We'll put all new windows in here, new door. But first, we got to deal with all this stuff. And you can see, you can't really even walk in here. We don't know what's in here or what's underneath it. So that's what we got to deal with. There's a big old rock right there, and I bet someone threw a big rock right through that window. Broke it out at some time. But yep, we'll get to cleaning out. Looks like there's a bunch of leaves, all kinds of stuff in here. So I am not looking forward to finding any creepy crawlies.
Let's take them down to the basement before we...
Alright, lead the way, because there was a snake the other day.
We can do like maybe a before and an after.
Yep, let's go. You can see the natural rock.
You want me to go first because you're scared of
You're the one that likes playing with snakes.
snake? That was a mosquito.
In the window.
Mosquito just dive bombed me. Look at all these mosquitoes.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Is there any good fish down there?
Maybe. Alright.
Okay, so we got this fancy door.
Yeah,
That's
be
holding
careful
on
because
by
that's
a
about to...
vine.
Yeah, it's about to fall. Spider webs?
Oh, I just ate one.
Here. There might be a wasp in here.
Yeah.
Make sure no snakes laying around in there.
It's too cool.
It's too cool, but
This is their cellar.
you get it?
That they used as a tornado
Yep,
shelter.
they use this as a root cellar and a storm cellar. So
So this is why I'm scared to walk on the floor.
yeah, but this is really thick.
Well, I know, but
And it's
that's scary to me.
It is. We're gonna try to fix that.
Watch out, don't step on those doors.
Yeah. So you can see part of the floor underneath is starting to kind of fluff off, you might say, the bottom layer. But this is like 8 or 10 inches thick concrete, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Hopefully it holds
And it's
up.
really, it's so much cooler down here.
It is way
This
cooler.
would be excellent for a root cellar. But I don't know how much it floods in here. So
Yeah.
that's something we're gonna have
It
to...
does flood in here. One thing that we heard that they used this for was a smokehouse, a root cellar, storm cellar. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, how they use it as a smokehouse. There's a vent right here, and that might be how that worked. I'm not sure. But you can see it's, I mean, I'm right at 6 foot tall, and I still got, you know, what, 6 inches or so between my head and the floor. And even though that it's kind of starting to crackle down and fall down a little bit, it still looks level. Still flat. And at one time they must have had electric in here. Because look at that. There's wiring. Why else would that be in here? So
Yep.
that's
Oh, what
crazy.
was that?
hickory nut or something.
Oh, okay.
How do we know
What's under this?
what's under this?
Because that sounds
It sounds.
We're gonna have to get a shovel in here and scrape some of this
Yeah, I don't know.
out.
Yeah, a lot of cleanup. There's another broke window, broke doors, lots of broke doors. So we got a lot of cleanup to do.
There's a
so
glass jar. Maybe it's got some gold coins in
you
it.
never know.
Put a lid on it. You see it?
Yep, I'm trying not to step on all this glass. No, the top's rusted out and nothing but junk.
Maybe we'll find something to take to the antique roadshow.
You never know. Alright, let's get to cleaning up.
What do I say? Less talk, more work.
Something like that.
I saved that because
You
that
saved
come
what?
off the building.
What did that?
Yeah, somewhere.
Hmm.
I don't know where.
You can see how the concrete's kind of where they had the door frame going up right there. All this is the original oak. Like there's no telling how old that is.
Show them the lake view.
The lake.
See how pretty that is?
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Birds are going crazy.
Super quiet. Every time I come down here and you sit here long enough and you're quiet, you'll see an eagle fly by. And It's funny because they'll come down and catch them a fish and they'll land up in a tree and do their thing or go feed their babies.
There's a lot of little perch around down here, and we've seen a lot of carp.
I have caught a lot of, not recently, but in the last few years, I've caught a lot of catfish just right down here from the boat. But when you're down here and it's quiet like it is today and the sun's out, you can kind of see down in the water and you can just see all kinds of species of fish swimming around and
turtles and
everything.
Ducks. It's just, it's very peaceful. It's going to be a very nice retreat.
Yep. And then we got all this natural limestone bluff, but we can still walk right down to the water. So, and we got steps right here. And then hopefully one day we can try to get a boat dock put in down here. So that's something else down the road. But for now, we got to get this thing cleaned up.
Is that your new? Is that your new one?
Yep.
Should have brought one to put in here.
Well, it was all going good until this.
It's just a little guy.
Just a little guy. We'll relocate him. He's just trying to make a den for wintertime since we've got some cool fall temperatures. Rachel actually likes snakes. You about stepped on him.
Oh.
He said, I want it back in my house where it's
There's
nice
a good
and warm.
hole.
He said, I don't want it in the hole. There's a big snake in there.
Yeah, probably. Be free.
What kind of snake is that?
I don't know, just
Little ring neck garter snake.
just a cute little guy.
He's just a little guy.
That ain't gonna.
Ah!
Kevin!
He's poisonous.
You
He scared
big
me.
sissy!
Just kidding.
Could be a cottonmouth, honestly.
No, it ain't. They don't have the ring like that one.
I don't know.
Alright, so we are making progress. That little snake was right back there in that corner. We're just now getting into, rather than all this junk that we got piled up, there's a bunch of litter, like trash and just dirt from years and years of all them leaves just falling in here. And there's no telling how long this didn't have a roof on it, because this ain't the original roof. This is actually redone from the original time that they built this building, and there's no telling how long it went without a roof, and I don't know if they ever cleaned this stuff out. But we're making progress. We got about half the room of the junk cleaned out. Now we gotta keep going. Okay, so we are done for right now. The dump truck's got about as much as we can pile on there without losing it when we go dump it. But here is the stuff that's going to the trash yard or whatever. And all this stuff is pretty much burnable. And we'll kind of show you. We are going to come back. I don't know if it'll be this evening or what. But most of this stuff is just like leaves and just dirt. And there is like a ton of nails. We do not want that in the burn pile. So that'll be going to the trash. What's the trash place called?
The dump. That's all.
Dump, I guess. But anyways, there's some big. There's like, I don't know, 5 or 6 big 80-pound bags of concrete that they left in here, and it got wet and it just hardened up. So I don't want to have to lift that twice, so I'm going to wait to lift that. But when we come back down here, we're going to get some trash barrels and come down here and just start scooping all this up with a big shovel that we use to like clean out the barns and stuff, and that'll make quick work of it. But look at this. I've never seen a pine tree around here that had pine cones this big, but there's been several in here.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're actually from here or maybe they were like Christmas decorations or something. That's
Could
weird.
be. I don't know, but
So,
speaking of that,
what?
that nail.
Oh, the nail?
Look.
Oh, it's holding up a little piece of cedar limb or something.
Yeah, I bet they had a reef hanging there at one point.
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know what we're gonna do with this.
I don't either, so we'll figure it out eventually. A lot of this framing is oak framing. The same with the rafters that's holding the roof up. That's all oak. I don't know if we'll be able to reuse all this. It's my foot. I don't know if we'll be able to reuse the rafters up here. That's oak rafters. If not, I can either mill some or get some at the sawmill, and then we can replace them. But that will be the next step after this is cleaned out. We will get a roof on there. We will try to get this sealed up, because let me show you guys something. Let's see. So back in the old days, they didn't have a good way of making everything perfectly straight like this concrete. It's probably not perfectly straight. So you can see sunshine through there.
Sunshine?
So to do that, we're gonna have to caulk it or something, but I don't know. We'll wait and see. But I would definitely want to replace these windows. This window actually operates. I just opened it to give us some more ventilation because we didn't wear our masks. So I know some of you need mask on because you're in there.
We know.
Trust me, because we're coughing right now. I'm just kidding, but we do know. We already have some ventilation up there, as you can see. This was
skylights.
Yeah, skylights. That was a window there, and if you look, you can actually see where the original rafters set on the concrete. So this roof has been changed since the original, but you can see the concrete has an edge on it. That is where the original rafters set.
Huh.
All there.
How cool is
and
that?
Then all right there. So they kind of formed the concrete around the rafters.
That's
it looks
neat.
like. And I don't know. I'm excited. We're making progress. Like I said, you can't do everything in a day. This isn't going to be too hard to do. Going to take some more muscle power, some man hours to come in here with the trash barrels or whatever, and just we'll dump in the dump truck, and then I can haul it off to the trash dump and be done with it. The last thing you want to do is throw that on a burn pile or anywhere and run over it with your trucks and your tractor. I mean, look at that. There's like thousands of nails in there, it looks like. So anyways, let's go dump this dump truck.
I keep just imagining what we can do in here.
Yeah, its possibilities are endless. Let me show you
There's
guys.
actually a lot of room.
I haven't even showed them like the cool part. Look at this. You come right here, and you can just look right out. I could actually fish from here. I could throw away down there in that water.
You can see
and
the
catch a
lake
fish.
from all these windows.
Yeah, you can see the lake from every window. This is really cool.
And
I'm excited.
I don't know. There's
Look
just
at
all
this.
kinds of possibilities.
It's really neat.
I wish we had a little more time to work on it, but we're just doing it
Yep.
in the time allowed, or we're having to make time. So
Hey, there's a souvenir from one of your creatures.
no,
There's actually a couple of them.
I don't want those.
Old vulture feathers.
No.
Vultures are nasty. No, nothing to do with them. Alright, so we're going to go get this dump truck dumped. We'll show that real quick and then we'll end the video, I guess. So we didn't really find any treasures. That's just pretty much all scrap steel and stuff like that. Some of the stuff I am saving out of there, if we do need to reframe any of the windows, this is some solid oak lumber. That's some pretty good stuff, and it's not cheap. So we'll we'll try to repurpose that for sure. We gotta get a new door up here. A lot of people wants us to put a stained glass window in here, and I think that's a good idea. I don't know the first place of even finding one or getting one. I had thought about, if we do that, does anyone that watch our videos know how to do it? Because Rachel and I, if you have a business or something and you'd be interested in doing it, we might actually have you design us something and we will buy it from you and try to install it up here or something. We might, I don't know. If you are one that knows how to do that stained glass, or know someone that does, or a business here somewhere that ships without breaking it, let us know. Leave a comment down below, because
that's gonna be the trick.
That's something that would be really cool to put some kind of stained glass up there.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just a piece of OSB up there right now to keep everything out, which it didn't keep the vultures out, but because there's a hole in the roof.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. All right, let's go dump this. So one thing I found behind all that plywood that was on this corner, I peeled it back and I seen this. I was like, what the heck? I said, that looks like the state of Oklahoma. And after I was looking at it, I was like, oh, somebody purposely made that. It's like perfect.
But yeah, I thought, oh, a bug did that or something.
That's pretty funny.
But I thought, wow, that's funny. Backed up too much. Yep. There you go. We got a big burn pile.
I know, it keeps getting bigger and bigger every time we come down here.
You want to see how Kevin...
Yep, it's a
fancy
electric over hydraulic. So this is a hydraulic cylinder that's raising the bed up and down, driven by an electric hydraulic pump.
How cool is that?
Some of these dump beds, I had an older dump truck, an old Chevy dump truck, and it was a PTO shaft that was driven off the motor that raised and lowered it. And I like this a lot better because the truck can actually be off and you can still just use electric to drive the pump.
We've got our money's worth out of this truck, haven't we?
Yeah. All right, jump in.
All right, you ready?
Okay guys, so that's pretty much it for today. After Rachel picks up the kids from school, I don't know if we're going to come back down here and try to get that. It'd be nice to go ahead and get all this out of the way, and then I can start getting started on the roof, knocking all that out, and then we can start replacing it. And now with the hurricane that just hit Florida, I think I need to go ahead and buy the roofing stuff, even though it's not a lot. This is just a small thing. In the past, anytime a hurricane comes and hits places, it usually puts a big
stress on the market.
Yeah, like the manufacturers can't keep up and stuff, because there's some, I don't even know the damage yet. It just happened a couple days ago.
Yeah, and we're praying for all of our Florida family and all of our Hidden Heights Farm family,
viewers, everybody.
Yes, so big hugs and prayers to you guys.
A lot of them don't have electric right now either, so you guys are probably not even going to see this for a while if you're down there. It's a bad deal, and hopefully everybody made it through okay, and your house didn't get much damage. Hopefully your electric comes back on and everything goes good. But I think I'm going to go ahead and order the roofing stuff, at least the decking and that type of stuff, because in the years past when these hurricanes hit, it actually put the big dent in the supply chain. and then the price is like triple, quadruple, if you can even get them. So this isn't going to be a big job for us, but if we can't get the stuff to do it, then we're not going to be able to do it at all.
Yeah.
But I guess that's it for this video. I know it's a shorter video. We just wanted to kind of bring you guys along on this journey, show you the beautiful scenery as always, and show you what we were doing. So we did leave the farm today. We still got to go home and do farm work, of course, but that's just part of it.
That's daily.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, please subscribe, like this video, leave us a comment, and if you know anyone that does the stained glass or a cool idea for that, leave a comment down below.
Yeah, let us know.
And we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.